what makes Canada special? G'day guys, how's it going? My name is AussieTash. We are back with another reaction from Must Do Canada. Guys, I absolutely love this channel. Please, if you're not subscribed or you haven't checked out this channel, please jump on, check out their channel and subscribe. Absolutely awesome Canadian content. All right, let's go with this one. This video is called This is Canada, What Makes Canada Special? We interviewed people from across the country. I'm really looking forward to this video. I reckon we are going to see some really cool people say some really incredible things about your awesome country. I'm excited. Let's go.
From May 15th to October 11th, 2017, we traveled all across Canada, coast to coast to coast, for 150 days to find out what makes Canada so special.
What makes Canada special? Wow. Oh. Have a go at this. It's just so cool. I love their content. I love this channel so much. They're so happy. Oh. Oh, well, look where they are. Oh. And they just show off Canada and how beautiful it really is. It's so beautiful, your country.
We chose 150 days because it was Canada's 150th birthday.
Yep.
It was the year for celebrating Confederation, which is when most of the provinces and territories joined together.
Confederation is somewhere where people gather together, who talks about the future, who wants to build something together, to build a nation, which will connect all of us between, as John and McDonald say so well in our vignette here, from sea to shining sea, from the East Coast to the West Coast. It's a story of hard work together, of unification, and of hopefully a great future.
Canada is a massive country. It's the second largest country in the world, and it's really hard to see the entire country. And even if you live in Canada, there's chances that you have not seen all that there is to see in Canada. And even us being on the road for 150 days, we are not going to be able to see the full extent of what Canada is. But this trip will really help us see the best of the best and give us a little bit more of an insight on what Canada really is.
Oh, man. I'm feeling so happy and so gooey on the inside seeing all this really cool footage. It's a really, really cool question, isn't it? Canada is the second largest country in the world. Mate, the landmass, it's huge. Have you traveled to different provinces throughout Canada? Where have you been? What have you seen? There's the question, guys. If you haven't traveled yet, why not? What's stopping you? Your country is incredible. There are so many cool things to see. I cannot wait to go to Canada. I think about it sometimes and I go, man, I want to go in the summer. And then I see beautiful footage of the snow and I go, no, I have to go when it's snow time. And then I see the foliage in the autumn and how beautiful the trees look and go, no, well, I have to go in autumn. Mate, when am I supposed to go there? I want to go and see Canada in every different season. So yeah, it's going to be a few different trips, I reckon. When I do it, we're going to have to do a seasonal trip and go in summer and come back and go in winter and go in fall. And yeah, it's really, really cool. This video is going to be incredible. I just know it. Like I said, Must Do Canada. It is a fantastic Canadian channel, guys. So please jump on and check it out.
We experience so much of Canada's beauty and uniqueness, but we also interview people from all walks of life and ask them what they think makes Canada such an awesome place to live.
Canada is special for, I think, three different reasons. One is the land itself. It is immense. There's unlimited opportunity in the enormity and the largely undeveloped emptiness of this huge country.
Wow, Canada is a spectacular country, second largest in the world.
It's a country that touches the Pacific Ocean and reaches out to the Atlantic Ocean and extends all the way up to the Arctic. And it's a place where you can drive for days without reaching either end. So for me, it's a space of imagination.
From tundra to rainforest, to prairies and mountains, Canada truly has it all. In Newfoundland, for example, we got to sail by icebergs, walk on the Earth's mantle, and visit Canada's most easterly point. Then, as we drove west, we We got to raft the world's highest
Yeah,
tides
they're
in
in
Nova
Bay of Fundy,
Scotia,
aren't they?
run
Yep.
across a red sand beach in Prince Edward Island, kayak around unique rock formations in New Brunswick, visit Canada's only fortified city in Quebec, fly over world-famous Niagara Falls in
Oh,
Ontario,
come on.
snorkel with beluga whales in Manitoba, float in Canada's version of the Dead Sea in Saskatchewan, hike the Rocky Mountains in Alberta, watch the Northern Lights in the Northwest Territories, stand on a glacier in the Yukon, and witness orca whales and grizzly bears in their natural habitat in British Columbia.
He's done with showing off yet? He's done with showing off how beautiful, amazing, incredible your country is, all the natural wonders that you have to show. Oh my gosh. I'm so jealous, man. Australia, we just don't have the huge lakes, the beautiful mountains. Mate, we have got desert. We can drive for days and days. Don't get me wrong, mate. You go into the outback, you can drive for days and days and days. Mate, there's not even roads out there now. You're just driving on like red mud. Cara and Nate, a couple that I watch on YouTube, they were in Australia recently. They were driving in the outback. They drove to Uluru and places like that. Mate, they were saying they were driving for literally days and days and days. I would love to do that outback drive one day. So yeah, maybe I need to see Australia as well as go to Canada. All right.
Canada is such a vast and wild country. It's truly, truly impressive. But don't just take our word for it.
People can enjoy, especially in our part of the world, the fresh air, the fresh water that we have out there.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of unspoiled and untouched lands.
It would be.
Canada is such a huge country that you get every kind of landscape, every kind of climate, and that breeds every kind of people. We have people from, I think, every country in the world in multiple numbers throughout our country, which gives us a whole range of experience to meld into something unique here in Canada. From the multitude of First Nations groups to all the people that have been here for generations to the people who have come recently. And one thing, I guess, about that is we are trying to become an open nation and
you are.
That
you absolutely are, man.
That is accepting of all those different traits, even if we are unfamiliar with those and how to really relate to some of the differences that we encounter. But I think we really are genuinely trying, and I think it makes us better people.
You guys set the tone, mate. You guys were the first to legalize gay marriage. You guys have been the first country for the first, man. Your immigration policy, it's so similar to Australia, man. Probably even better, and that's really, really cool. You're a multicultural society. We're a multicultural society. Your country is just absolutely incredible. Are you proud watching this video of, how proud the people are to be Canadian? Man, it is really, really cool. Australian, am I proud to be an Australian? Absolutely. Hell yes, I'm proud to be an Australian. My country does exist. We are located, really, really far away from all the other countries. But man, that's what makes us so unique, mate. I love my country. I love Australia. But damn, Canada, you guys have got it going on. The more and more and more I watch and learn about Canada, the more I just fall in love with the country.
Its landscapes and nature, it's equally diverse with its people who come from all over the world.
People come from all different places. I myself am a granddaughter of immigrants from Italy and a granddaughter of First Nations peoples. And I think that it's incredible that we can celebrate so many different people coming from so many different places in order to make something so special. And I think that we need to continue moving forward in reminding ourselves who we are and who our fellow people are, and that we need to hold each other up and celebrate each other and continue to support each other. I think that's what Canadians do best. I think between all the sorries and thank yous, that what we do best is that we are people that can come together and really face any hardship.
think a very important part of what makes Canada special is immigration.
Yeah.
That people have come from all over the world to join the First Nations who've been living here since time immemorial to build.
And they
a new
want to
country.
go to Canada.
And for
They
150
pick
years,
Canada.
we've been trying to kind of make that work and attracting people from all points of the compass. And so the fact that Canadians and their families all come from somewhere else and have managed to make this really special multicultural society in Canada, I think that's what really makes us special.
That's cool, man.
As an immigrant, I have a particular love for Canada. And when you grow up here, you often take things for granted. As an immigrant, you leave everything behind. So you have a new culture, new landscape, new subtleties in the way people govern themselves. Canada has been unbelievably good to me. I mean, it's allowed me to not only tick off a Canadian bucket list, but tick off a global bucket list as well. It's given me the freedom and the comfort and the security
So you wrote a
and
book
the
about it?
support to chase my wildest dreams.
Oh,
Can't think of another country where that would happen.
so
It is
cool.
a place where you can find people from any type of background who can put aside their differences as much as we can to work together and to understand each other and to love each other. Yes, we still have a lot of work to do, but I think that Canada, if there's anywhere that it can happen, it's here. A place where people can find home away from home.
Yeah.
I'm originally from Mexico, and since day one, Canada has become my second home. I've always felt welcome and never like an outsider. I love to see people from different backgrounds, religion, and race living together and creating a better place to live, where our differences have become a strength.
And the strength of Canada is its diversity, its social diversity, its economic diversity, its landscape and natural beauty diversity. And also the strength of Canada is, in spite of our differences of opinion, we always come together as a family and we always welcome people to Canada. So it's beautiful, it's strong, and it has an incredible future for everyone.
I absolutely love that. Man, I'd like to say that Australia is like that, but unfortunately, I don't think we are. And the referendum that we have recently proved that. I'm not going to get into that, but yeah, we still have a long, long, long way to go to repair the relationship that we have with the elders of Australia. So yeah, we're definitely, a multicultural society like Canada, but we also have our elders and we have a lot of work and a lot of things to make up for to the elders of Australia. So yeah, that's something that we are working on, but it's going to take a lot of time. Wow, guys, how are you feeling watching this video? You must be so proud. I had a tear in my eye when I was listening to that fella, the migrant, talk about how Canada was his bucket list country and he's so happy to be there. He feels so blessed to be there. It looks like he even wrote a book about going to Canada. That is really, really cool. Currently, I'm reading this every night before I go to bed. This was sent to me from Steph, I think. Dictionary of Canadianisms. How to speak Canadian, eh? So I'm learning, the Canadian slang and Canadian words and stuff like that. So when I go there, I'm going to be prepared, eh, mate? All right, let's keep on going. We are literally only 8 minutes into this video and it's a 14-minute video. So yeah, but I'm loving it so much. Smashing down my Timmies as well. I just need coffee today. All right, let's keep on going.
I was accepted with love. Welcome to Canada. This is the first word I heard when I came to Canada, and I cried because really Canada is the most welcoming country for refugees in general.
The family really like Canada, and all my brothers, they say this is our second home. We don't want to leave it. This is a nice country. They helped us a lot.
Yeah.
And also my parents, they like it here. They think I believe they call the people here is very kind.
That freedom to be who you are, have your values, sharing your religion and practicing it proudly, but at the same time, being proud to be Canadian as well. There's never that being forced to choose one or the other. And at the same time, join the friends and watch hockey or just be part of the regular festivities. I think that's what makes Canada so great.
That's cool,
Being a
man.
Canadian now actually means something in the world that, oh, you're a Canadian. I love traveling the world, and I love telling people that I'm from Canada. And I understand now why other people travel the world who aren't from Canada but tell people they're from Canada. That, you know, being a Canadian is very respected around the world for the way
Oh my
that
gosh.
we do treat everybody here. Everyone is truly equal. A long way more to go. And I understand that we have a long way to go, but we are so much further ahead than I'd say any other country.
You are, mate. That's really cool, mate. You guys are way further ahead. So do you believe that there is some people from America when they travel abroad, you know, to European countries that say they're from Canada? How does that make you feel? That makes me think of a really, really funny story. When I was traveling to Europe with my mother-in-law like 6 years ago, we were at this vineyard in Italy, in Florence. We're sitting over this beautiful, beautiful outdoor vineyard, having tea. There was, you know, us and about 12 other people, and they literally just wanted to talk to me and my mother-in-law because everybody else was from the States, was from America, and we were from Australia. They were all fascinated that we were actually there. Like, you're from Australia? How did you get here? I'm like, we flew here. And they just wanted to talk to us about what it's like in our country. Is there really kangaroos everywhere? Like, it was absolutely insane. So, yeah, you guys might get that feeling when you travel abroad as well. Well, here's an example. To fly to Paris from Brisbane, it took us 32 hours. Yeah, that's stopovers in Perth and then in Abu Dhabi. I was absolutely smashed. So flying from Canada, you know, to Europe, you know, I'm not sure how long it takes. It just depends where you are. I don't think it's going to take you 32 hours, but so yeah, guys, I'm loving this video. I'm feeling all gooey on the inside. I do believe you are the country for first. I do believe that you should be really, really proud that, you know, Canada is thought so highly around the rest of the world. That is really, really cool.
To be very happy and very proud of where they live. And we talk about our country and our pride in our country wherever we go. I've noticed in my business travels prior to being involved here that if I have a little Canadian decal on my briefcase or on my jacket or on my backpack, I get a kind of a warmth that I think not everyone in the world would enjoy.
Canadians love their country. As we visited province after province, people immediately became excited when we told them about our road trip. They welcomed us in, told us about their lives, and shared our story with all their friends. I think that says a lot.
Yeah.
The second is how we came to be. We have slowly, carefully discussed it and conversed and talked and tried to cooperatively make a place. And that's still conversation. That's not complete. That conversation is still going on. It's not one single battle we won, but it is a centuries-long evolution of trying to define what Canada is.
One of the great things that makes Canada special is how Canadians are able to have difficult conversations so well. In so many other countries, we see these difficult conversations result in fractures and fissures and civil war. But I think that Canada has an amazing ability to discuss the problems it's having, to talk about them. And it doesn't mean we're ever going to completely agree, we're ever going to work out these problems, but we're always willing to work on them. And there's always, I think, a positive attitude to trying to solve these problems.
Unfortunately, we can't do that in this country. It just doesn't happen. Politics is just horrendous here. I'm not going to get into it too much, but we recently had a referendum and it failed miserably. And it's just, you know, it's just formed this huge divide amongst our country. And it's absolutely horrible. We can't sit down and talk nicely like that, you know, in our political arena. It just doesn't happen. So, yeah, that's really, really sad. That's something that we have to work on as well as a nation. But yeah, I know you guys think that, you know, in Australia we have that attitude that it's all good, mate. She'll be right, mate. It's all good. We talk like that, but man, it's not always like that here in Australia. We are from the land down under, but at the moment we are fighting. There is a lot of friction here, and that is really, really sad.
Not a perfect country, and our idea of perfection will likely evolve over time. Some awful things have happened here, especially in the past, and some of those things are finally being acknowledged. But one thing I love about Canada is it seems that we're willing to look at our mistakes and have a conversation about it. We're willing to work towards a better future. We're certainly not perfect, but I think you'd be hard-pressed to find another country striving to be as perfect as we are.
And then the third is the people.
One of the reasons why I came to Canada was because I've met a few Canadians traveling, and they're the best people.
The Canadians are so friendly,
Aussie,
and
mate.
that friendliness trickles into everything. I think people are friendly that you meet on the street. People are friendly when you work with them, whether they're in Canada or not. People who go to space who are Canadians are friendly. I mean, Chris Hadfield is an excellent example. They're engaging, and they just are so easy to get along with.
Just been introduced to different people so many times that I just know that there's a natural happiness about everybody.
So after 150 days of exploring Canada, all the things that make Canada special are attributes that we all look for in life. We all want peace, love, and respect. We all want to be able to raise a family in a safe environment. We want authority we can trust, business we can count on, and nature we can explore. And perhaps that's what makes Canada so special. We've managed to create a place that has everything people look for in life.
Yeah.
We live in a society that thrives on diversity, on tolerance, on democracy, on the rule of law, and we have a superb quality of life enhanced by excellent health care. You can't get that anywhere else in the world.
An open, safe, diverse, and welcoming place, all surrounded by mind-blowing landscapes and nature. A place where you can work, raise a family, and build a future, all in relative harmony.
This is our Canada.
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 Cool, dude.
This is our Canada.
This is our Canada.
Thank you for watching our video.
Guys, definitely please check out their channel and subscribe. They are absolutely fantastic. The journey that I have had learning about Canada has been watching and reacting to so many of their awesome, fantastic videos. Wow, oh my gosh. Everybody watching this in Canada, how does this make you feel? You must be bloody proud to be a Canadian. I'm proud for you guys. Absolutely awesome. Fair income, awesome. Mate, I seen Chris Hadfield on there, and then I thought, mate, he's not the only cool Canadian that's been up in space. William Shatner, he went up there, mate. I love William Shatner. You guys know I love William Shatner. He's awesome. Oh my gosh. That video, it made me think about a lot of things that are currently happening here in Australia. And we are hurting at the moment. Like I said, that referendum that we had really, really recently, that has divided our country, and it's going to take a really long time to fix it. I'd like to say that we are very similar to Canada in terms of things like, you know, our diversity, our multiculturalism, our healthcare, education, but you guys seem to have it going on a lot better than what we do. As for talking, we can't sit down and talk, man. We are so broken at the moment, and I just don't see in the future it getting better for a really long time. That was the video for today, guys. I liked it. If you did, please jump on, smash the like button, leave a comment, and of course, remember to subscribe. That really helps me out. Also, guys, what makes you proud to be Canadian? In the comments, let me know. Cheers from down under. Take care. Bye.